Have you ever noticed something strange? People look at you, pause, and then say it. You don't look your age. Sometimes it's a compliment, sometimes it's confusion, sometimes it almost feels like they're trying to solve a mystery, because something about you doesn't match time. And maybe you've started to wonder why. Is it genetics? Is it luck? Or is it something deeper? Something psychological? Today we're not talking about skincare. We're not talking about diet. We're going deeper into the hidden patterns of the mind, the emotional habits, and the silent energy that shapes how you are perceived. Because according to the psychology of Carl Jung, what you carry inside always finds a way to show on the outside. And if you've always looked younger than your age, there's a reason. Actually, there are 7. Before we begin, I want you to pay attention to how this feels. Not just what you hear, but what resonates. Because one of these reasons will feel uncomfortably true, and when it does, don't ignore it. That's where the real insight begins. 1. You haven't lost your inner child. Most people think growing up means becoming serious, less playful, less curious, less alive. But something in you refused that. You didn't kill your inner child. You protected it, and that changes everything. Because the inner child isn't just a poetic idea, it's a psychological reality. It's the part of you that feels wonder, that laughs easily, that sees life as something to explore, not endure. And when that part of you is still alive, it shows in your eyes, in your expressions, in the way you react to the world. People feel it before they even understand it. That lightness, that openness. It doesn't age the way stress does. While others become rigid, you remain fluid, and that makes you look younger, not because of your face, but because of your presence. 2. You don't carry emotional baggage the same way. Some people carry their past everywhere. Every betrayal, every disappointment, every wound, and over time, it hardens them. It shows in their tension, in their posture, in their energy. But you process things differently. You feel deeply. Yes, but you don't hold on forever. You let things move through you. And that emotional fluidity keeps you light, because stress doesn't just affect the mind. It shapes the body. It ages the face. It tightens the eyes. It drains the energy. But when you release, instead of repress, you don't accumulate that weight, and people notice. They may not know why, but they can feel it. 3. You live more in the present than most people. Most people are never really here. They're in the past, replaying what hurt them, or in the future, worrying about what might go wrong, and that constant mental tension, it ages them. But you've learned, consciously or unconsciously, how to return to the present moment. And the present is where life actually happens. When you're present, your mind relaxes, your body softens, your expressions become natural. There's less strain, less force, less pressure, and that creates a kind of effortless youthfulness, not artificial, not forced, just natural. 4. You don't try to fit into roles that aren't you. One of the most exhausting things a person can do is pretend to be someone they're not, to fit into expectations, to wear identities that don't belong to them. Over time, that creates internal conflict, and conflict shows. But you've done something different. At some point, you stopped trying so hard to fit in. You became more yourself, even if it meant being misunderstood, even if it meant standing alone. And that authenticity, it frees you. There's less tension inside you, less contradiction. And when your inner world is aligned, your outer appearance reflects that ease. You look lighter, softer, more alive. 5. You feel deeply, but you're not consumed by it. There's a misconception that people who feel deeply suffer more, but that's not entirely true. The real difference is this: some people feel and drown. Others feel and transform. You are the second type. You experience emotions fully. You don't numb yourself, but you also don't let emotions control your entire identity. You observe them, you learn from them, you move through them, and that emotional intelligence prevents long-term damage. Because suppressed emotions age you, but processed emotions evolve you, and evolution looks different. It looks lighter, clearer, younger. 6. You have a mind that stays curious. Curiosity is youth. Think about it. Children ask questions constantly. They explore everything. They're mentally alive. But as people age, they stop questioning. They stop learning. They settle into certainty. And that mental stagnation, it shows. But you never fully lost your curiosity. You still wonder. You still question. You still seek deeper meaning. And that keeps your mind active, alive, flexible. According to Jungian psychology, a flexible mind resists psychological aging because it continues to grow, and when your mind grows, it keeps your entire being fresh. 7. You are not in a rush to be older. This one is subtle, but powerful. Some people are always rushing to achieve, rushing to prove, rushing to become. They carry a constant pressure to be ahead, and that pressure ages them. But you move differently. You still have goals. You still grow, but there's less urgency, less desperation. You allow life to unfold, and that creates a kind of calm energy, a grounded presence. You're not trying to force time, and because of that, time doesn't seem to affect you the same way. So if people often tell you, you look younger than your age, maybe it's not just what they see, maybe it's what they feel. The lightness, the openness, the absence of heaviness. Because youth isn't just physical, it's psychological, it's emotional, it's something you carry, or something you lose, and without realizing it, you've held on to something most people let go of. Not perfectly, not completely, but enough for it to show. And maybe the real question isn't, why do you look younger? Maybe it's, what have you refused to let the world take from you? If this spoke to you, I'd genuinely love to hear from you, not just as a viewer, but as someone who has felt this in their own life. Which one of these felt the most true for you? Was it the part about your inner child, the way you process emotions, or something you couldn't even fully explain, but somehow it clicked? And if you've experienced this your whole life, that feeling of being slightly out of sync with your age, tell me, when did you first notice it? Was it something